it, not just because of the fact that it was a cool older game and I used to play it at the arcade, but also because of the fact that there was a lot of hype for that game when it came out. So much so that they created 6 different releases for it. So yeah, it's a really, really cool thing as far as I was concerned. Is that the bronze? That didn't look bronze. Okay. Oh, would you go away? Best mom? I don't even want to know. Anyway, the game has done weird things, and somehow I got that out of her hand, even though she put the glove on him. Why are you lagging, computer? Should I wait for you to stabilize, or what? Man. Ooh. I don't like my frames per second there. Anyway. I have a feeling that Norton is behind this. Yeah, I have a feeling it is. And Lord only knows what Norton has just done. We're gonna go back to normal now? No. Guys, I may have to exit the game for a moment and check and see what the hell Norton's doing. I forgot to tell it to run on silent mode. It's probably trying to do a freaking backup or something. Even though I told it not to do those anymore. It usually isn't an issue. I've actually not had too much of an issue with it. I don't like my frames per second like that. Well, we'll install these eyes, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to check what the heck just came online. This decided to cause me issues if the game doesn't lock up first. Alright. I will be right back, guys. Okay, back, guys. I still don't have a clue what the hell was running. Or what's going on, and now it's slowed down again. What the hell are you doing, computer? I don't have anything running in the background, so we're gonna press through and see if we can't get this thing to behave
Here we
itself.
are again in the past. My God, what a savagery.
A brutal crime, Henry. A brutal crime.
Sadly, it reminds me of our investigation of the crimes of the Ripper of Whitechapel. Awful.
I'm not sure what's supposedly taxing this thing so bad, but I'm gonna try to ignore it and see if we can't just push on past it. Sometimes you can get this thing to behave itself, but other times... where did my cursor go? Thank you. You would think I wouldn't be able to lose my cursor when my cursor's moving so slow, but apparently I'm special. The marionette you can't do anything with right now, so we're just gonna go over here to this. After I grab that. But yeah, we'll be starting that up. I don't know if I mentioned, so distracted by this stupid computer. Basically, I'm gonna call that session the retro gaming nook or retro game nook or whatever I want to call it there. I was gonna call it retro gaming corner, but somebody already has that, and I really don't want to copy anybody else, so we'll just make do with something else. Cursor, move. Oh dear Lord, I'm gonna kill this computer yet. Okay then. Okay, I think I have the problem fixed. I am not going to say that for sure. If it does it again, I'm gonna be really wondering about this program. Turns out it was the program itself. You guys didn't miss very much. I just picked up a cupcake and a brush in the meantime when it decided to kick out. But anyway, basically it decided it was going to kick out because it claimed it didn't have enough space to write the data, which is a total lie. I don't know why it seems to think it doesn't have enough space unless Windows was being a tard about it, which is possible. So I threw it on different drives so Windows can't bitch about it. But anyway, since I don't know how much of that it actually caught, as I was stating, I was going to call it Retro Game Corner, but somebody else already had that, so I'm going to go with Retro Game Nook, or Gaming Nook, whichever one I decide to choose at the time. Pretty much just gonna do older games on that, and that's mainly because that's mainly what I play at this point. I don't really have too many newer games. I mean, the newest game I've played is Final Fantasy X-2, and I don't really have hardly any new games as far as the computer goes at this point. My computer is decent, but it's not good enough to play some of the games that I would like to play. Oh my god, really think. Stop! I did not realize I enabled that. What the hell, it wasn't doing that last time. Yes, I know, but I don't have all four. So I don't know why you're fussing. Because I have some of these. Oh, I know where the other gear is. Duh. Sometimes it does some interesting things. Like making you find candlesticks everywhere. Ah! Go away, thing! There are two left. Where's the last one? Oh. Stop giving me medals. I don't want them. Yes, 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 I can put some candles up there. Not that you really need them. But I guess it'll solve me from having to do that. That I can't get to yet. I was thinking that the, gear was in another spot, but then I remembered, no, it can't be there. And this thing is probably gonna fuss about all kinds of crap. Oh well, I can try running this way and see if I find anything. Which I don't see anything. Since I have a piece and it's gonna fuss at me anyway. I'll just make comments about paintings and stuff. Anyway, without that missing gear, I'm gonna have to keep pressing. Ah, that's where the gear is. Which is gigantic, by the way. So if you missed it the first time, a lot of people do. I do like a lot of the games that are made by Big Fish Games, or in conjunction with them, whatever is going on there. Some of my favorites are actually like Mystery Case Files and the Dark Parables. And I figure I would give you guys a choice on the next game I do. I can either do a blind Let's Play because I have Redemption Cemetery, or I could get the new Dark Parables. Though I would actually prefer not to play that for you guys, just because of the fact that I haven't done all the others, and it would kind of get to the point where I'm going, I don't know what the hell's going on if I don't do them in order. It is possible to do them without it being in order, but this game will make you do lots of various puzzles. You honestly do not need all the pieces to do this. Yeah, that's not the right size. I can get this over here. Now, every once in a while, I will, run into a puzzle that, well, in all honesty, is just a pain in the ass. And as much as I hate admitting that I can't do them, sometimes you end up with those puzzles that you just can't figure out. Now, I'm hoping I can fit the last gear in here somewhere. Sometimes I can do this with all the pieces, sometimes I just don't end up using all of them. As you can tell, you can totally block things, too. The easiest way I found to do this is to put these two touching here. I'd be lying if I said that that's the only way you can do it, because it's not. But it's the easiest way of doing it, I'll put it that way. Come here. No. Fine. We'll do this the other way. Maybe. Not sure why that thing's being such a pain in the ass at the moment. Go over here. Oh, how did I do this? I blew right through this the other day, but of course, when the program's not working properly and crap, then it's an issue. When it is working properly, then I can't possibly manage to get anywhere. Let me get these out of the way. Now, I did this with, only these the last time, and I don't even know how I did it anymore, but... I don't know, maybe that was up there or something. Is indeed possible, but it's a pain in the ass, basically. What you saw pop up there was basically a hey, you can cheat type thing. I usually don't do that. Come here, thing. I was hoping I could do this way, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Okay. Actually, I wonder if I did it the other way. No. That might have been it. Ah, you darn thing. No, that's not touching. Yay. Oh. I usually don't use the cheat button. Though I obviously can. Helpful. Go up there. There we go. It took me a lot longer than I should have. And yeah, it's gonna tell you that each time. Game is slow moving at first, but once you get the hang of it, you'll breeze right through it.
Another jewel for the medallion. It also has an engraving. Perception and intuition.
Could it be that it will allow us to see details that we missed? Let's be attentive to our environment.
And basically, this one's ability is this. This actually will be handy and tell you where things are, because otherwise you'd have no clue.
The kitchen. This place will be very useful to us if we are to remain several days here.
Several days in this sinister place? Dear Holmes, I must confess, sometimes I have difficulties in understanding your humor.
I think I remember this kitchen. As I recall, I was in the habit of stealing pastries as a child. How surreal this all seems.
And how pathetic is that he hasn't been back to this house in so long? I know I clicked you. Now, funny enough, it's going to tell you need wood, even though there's coal right here. Which is something I find amusing, but... what can you do? Alright, another door lock. This one can be very annoying. There is a pattern to it. You want them all depressed. Yeah. Forgot that was connected to that. Oh, eventually we'll get this stupid door. There we go.
James Baskerville was a doctor and a renowned surgeon. He graduated from the prestigious Royal London Medical School. According to my uncle, he spent much time performing medical research on animals. No doubt that he wanted to exploit the weaknesses of the beast that threatened his life.
Supposing this beast does exist,
I begin to doubt that a man, however wild he might be, could be the source of these murders.
This one you're going to need these for, which we don't have right now. And it'll let you break some skulls. And then we can do this game. I really screwed this up the first time I did it. Basically, you're transferring these guys over to here and these guys over here. But the trick is they can jump each other, but they cannot jump their own. So you're basically just alternating them. Damn it. And not doing that. That's what I get for talking at the same time. obviously an easy pattern once you see it. If you mess it up, you're usually about ready to kick yourself just because it's so retarded and you know. Yeah, honestly, it's retarded. Okay. I don't know the components for the other thing.
This manor is full of surprises. Now it's possible to cross the mirror.
Louisa's secret shelter. How could it be?
Don't disturb yourself, my friends. Let's continue our investigation.
Obviously, they do some interesting things in this. This isn't a particularly difficult puzzle, you're just lining stuff up, but anyway, other than the Let's Plays I'm starting in the gaming corner type thing, would love to hear what you guys think of that idea. And also, well, what you guys think about some of the other videos I've done, since some of them have gotten views, but I haven't gotten any real comments, other than silly things like, oh, those two characters are the same age, which came from one of my AMVs, which was just silly. It's an AMV for an anime, for God's sake. There's a lot of canon, actually it goes that way, couples that don't necessarily fit your normal age range. And I think that depends on the person as to whether it fits their age range or not. But I do hear a lot of ones go away thing. Trying to think of things to ramble on about here. Basically, I just need suggestions from you guys about things because, well, like I said before, I haven't really heard back from any of you as far as whether you like my stuff or not. I'm probably still gonna do some of my things, whether or not people like them. Oh, screw it. Where's the stupid hammer? That doesn't look like a hammer. This game is incredibly simple. Slide. Thank you. Mouse. Freaking trackball. My trackball must be a pain in the butt.
It's untenable.
Your uncle was right, Henry. Sir James was interested in canine anatomy.
And his fear drove him to perform experiments that his own ethics should have condemned. Tragic.
This is actually where I left off on my last one, when I did my test run, but I wasn't really able to record it properly. And unfortunately, Sucker likes to be a pain in the butt when it comes to that. I I am not sure why that decided to flash up there like that, but okay. Some things are easier to find than others, obviously. If you ever get too frustrated, you could always quit and try again later. I don't know how many times I had to do that. An ink blot. Or ink pot, excuse me. No wonder. Like, there's no ink blot. If I can read, maybe. The leaf and the scalpel. Neither of which I'm seeing at the moment. And both are probably in plain sight. Weird shaped leaf. They will do that sometimes. And since I have my hint button back, and I can't even freaking click on it, let alone find it. Yes, you will need these. As you can tell, we will be doing something with the poor dog. That he must have dissected while it was alive, if that's what he was having a fit about. I don't think I can use that on him. No. It'll... Thanks for the weird sound effect thing. It'll usually tell you when you can use it and when you can't. Excuse me, I don't have the right instrument. Lord forbid we use a pot instead of a beaker. Anyway, did it just let me exit out of that without going back in time? Oh, no it didn't. My brain's just bleh. I need dry wood for that. That I already know. I don't think there's another thing over here that I can do. Yay, there's a mouse. See, I would have had something back there, but I have no idea what I'm using the poker for. Because I honestly don't remember anymore. Once you get all the pieces, you'll be able to get through that door. Oh, that's why it gave me a freaking saw. I'm sawing doors apart now. Let's just break in.
A nice place. It could be very pleasant to have tea here in another context.
Apparently it does not want me to break anything. Alrighty, this one's gonna be fun. Always was. Probably gonna stop just after this. Mainly because I'm tired, and it makes it difficult to do anything with this game. And also because I am actually running out of stuff to talk about, technically. You will find some items that you may or may not know. This game didn't do it too badly, but there was a couple of them that they kept using weird item names, and you're going, what the heck is that? Luckily, this one is pretty easy when it comes to that anyway. It's usually mystery case files that tends to do that, but mystery case files can be addicting, by the way. So if you start playing that one, which I would, well, I'm probably not going to do them completely in order. I'm probably going to do the ones I like, because honestly, the first one is just nothing but a hunt and find. I mean, it does give you some backstory and whatnot, and I can just explain the backstory, but the second one is, again, a hunt and find, but it's, I guess, not as much of a hunt and find type thing. I still don't know what I'm doing with those, but okay. Where's my arrow to get back out? Well, I know what I'm doing with the wood, but I'm not really sure what it's for at the moment. Okay, well, anyway, we have this wonderful thing over here that we can do. But I'm gonna leave off right there. Next time we'll probably get the rest of this Feast of the Medallion and find out a little bit more and get our next power. Some of the powers are more useful than others, by the way, and honestly, some of them are just irritating. You're just like, why didn't you give me that power? Why did I even need that power? But anyway, till next time, guys, this is Phoenix777. You guys have a great... Alright guys, thanks for watching. Again, I apologize about the echo. That will be fixed in part 3 here. Not recommending any videos this time around, but mainly just because I don't have any other Let's Plays. If you want to suggest a Let's Play, go right ahead. If not, well, then keep on gaming, guys. See y'all later.